welcome to my YouTube channel where I'm still getting used to being on here, so please excuse any awkwardness. I'm working on it. My name is Paige. I'm a streamer on Twitch, and I was brainstorming things to do for a video, and I came up with the idea things I wish I did sooner as a Twitch streamer. For a little background, I've been streaming on Twitch for almost 2 full years. Like non-stop pretty much. I do tiny breaks, of course, but I've been on it for like 2 years, so I think I'm a little bit qualified to talk about this. So I just really wanted to bring up like all of the things, like kind of advice for what I wish I just did sooner. It's pretty self-explanatory, and I have my iPad with my notes on it, and we're just gonna go in no particular order. I just wrote down a bunch of things that I feel like could be helpful. I feel like some of them are kind of like self-explanatory, like duh, why didn't you do this yet? Like duh, of course I've done this, right? Of course I've done this, but at the same time, maybe not. I don't know. Some of them are obvious, some might not be too obvious. Starting off with number 1, I would say networking and making more streamer friends. I kind of chose to stay in my bubble for so long with like my few streamer friends and not really like branch out and make more. And I feel like at TwitchCon, my first TwitchCon experience, I didn't really branch out at all, but my second TwitchCon experience, I branched out and I like tried to make new friends and like go out of my box, out of my shell a little bit. Now, have I made any like strong friendships yet? No. But like we're getting acquainted, and you know, you never know. So that's like one little thing. And then I feel like starting off with a really strong one, my number 1 would be post everything on every social media. Like I, for so long, very rarely posted, like edited and posted a clip from stream and like posted on like TikTok, Instagram Reels, all of that. I only waited until there was something like really interesting or really funny that happened. But I've kind of gotten myself into a mindset now where it's like post kind of everything, even if it's just semi-interesting. I recently had a video from an IRL stream. It did really well, and I was posting it thinking like, is this actually like good? Is this actually like worth anything? But I was like, no, I'm just gonna post it and we're gonna find out. And it did really well. So like I'm really trying to be on the track of posting like once a day, and I've been seeing good things come from it. So it's been really nice. I would highly recommend. Don't stall on that, because for so long I just wanted my growth to be like organic on Twitch, and I knew that growth is not usually like you have to do stuff on other platforms, but I was too lazy or like too unmotivated to do it. And I was like, no, I could grow on Twitch, and which I did. So many people from my streams have like come from just like the recommended page. However, if you genuinely really wanted to grow, you have to post on other things. You kind of just have to, unless something miraculous happens to you. The next one would be post on YouTube. Obviously that's what I'm doing now, but I for so long neglected YouTube because I don't use YouTube too much personally, and I'm like, what the freak can I post on here? I don't know, but I've been posting on it a little bit more, and I've been really enjoying it. Of course, post your shorts for like your TikToks to your shorts and all of that, but I'm talking about like actually making videos. I've been really into, and I never thought I would be. So I would really recommend it, because so far I made like a setup tour, and I thought it would get like, you know, 50 views, and I got like 3,000. Like, you really don't know. And then I also realized that I had fun doing it. So I'd say that one is post on YouTube. Give it at least a try, because I really thought I'd never be doing this. And then here I am, and I'm enjoying it, and it's so fun, and I'm like writing down ideas in my notes all of the time, and it's great. This one's kind of random and like dumb, but like put things in the background of your stream, like something interesting, or like in the background of my stream I have like monkeys laid up, monkey stuffed animals, and like primates and apes, and like all of that laid out on the back of my my bed in the background. And I also have this little thing, and it's just my name, and I put it up. And then I have I don't want to move my camera, I'll show you here. Here's the jellyfish I was talking about. Honorable mention here. That's my merch. Very cute, very amazing. But there's the jellyfish lamp. Just something like in the background is nice. And people are like, oh my gosh, I love looking at your jellyfish lamp. I'm like, me too. Me too. It's great. So like put something kind of interesting in your background that like, I don't know, has to do with like you. And like, I feel like that's fun. This one is like personal. I don't think everyone's gonna be too excited about this, but IRL streams, I enjoy so much. And I didn't do IRL streams kind of at all for a while, and I still haven't done too many, but I know I love them and I enjoy them so much. It's so interesting, especially if you've been like streaming for a while. I think people are interested in like seeing you in that like real life context and like seeing how you like are with the real world, like oh my gosh, you're really real, or like whatever. I think it's interesting as a viewer. Like if I'm watching a streamer and I see them do an IRL stream, I'm instantly like, okay, wait, what's going on? This is interesting. It's different and it's fun, and it's really fun as a streamer, because I feel like when you're playing a video game or doing just chatting, you have to kind of make the interesting stuff. But if you kind of have trouble with like talking and filling up air and space when you're streaming, I think an IRL stream, there's always something to talk about that you're looking at. Like I feel like it's really easy to just keep talking and going, and I really like that. And then also clips from IRL streams have tended to do a little bit good for me, so I think it's entertaining. I have a lot of fun with it, and I think people are semi-entertained by it at least. Another one would be makeup your own like regular stream schedule event, which is something I didn't do, and mine is really small. I do this thing called TikTok Tuesday, so every Tuesday people can expect that we're just gonna watch TikToks, and like, you know, it's just TikToks I found throughout the week, or people send them in, and like just having that regular thing, I feel like for me is like great for just like knowing what to do on a stream and like having something to do. And maybe as a viewer, people are like, oh, I'm excited for TikTok Tuesday, I'm gonna tune in, I sent in a TikTok, or I just find this interesting. And I have a friend, Bad Blando, he started streaming and he started doing spooky Sundays, and I feel like that did so well. I used to tune into, I don't have much time these days, but I used to tune into every single spooky Sunday, because that was like, I was like, oh, spooky Sunday, we're watching scary videos. Like it's just like, find something, you know, find something. I would recommend it. And I want to find more. I want to find like a show to watch or something. That's still in the works. But like, yeah, the TikTok Tuesday, I feel like is at least something for me. Or like, I'm not on top of it, but I do like silly survey Saturdays where I have people send in like, I make up a question and people do the responses and we go through the responses, which I'm not as good as keeping up with that, but I still enjoy it. And it's like silly survey Saturday. Okay, I want to see my, my answer on stream. Take a day off without a huge reason to. I wish I did that sooner. And do I practice what I preach with that? Not really. Usually if I take off a stream, I have a reason, like a friend invited me to something, or I work or something like that. But I remember one day, one of my friends said, hey Paige, how do you do self-care? And I said, I don't really do that. And then I had a really bad exam at school, and I just canceled the stream solely so I could like, I bought new like bedding for my bed, and then I just like chilled that day, where I didn't have to go to school, or I didn't have to do school or stream or anything, because I love streaming so much that I'm always like, I want to stream every time that I can. But I think it still is important to like take a day without having like a huge reason to take a day, and just like have like a night to yourself if you always stream at night, or have a morning to yourself if your schedule in between streams are pretty busy. But I still do that rarely, but I know in my head I could do it if I wanted to, and it could be helpful. This one's kind of small and not that big, but better lighting. I found that I hate having the bright lights in my eyes, but when I do put up both of my ring lights, my stream camera quality is just so much better. So I don't know, just better lighting, and just trying to do little things like that, just like that make your stream. I'm really big on having like a stream that like looks as aesthetically pleasing as possible. So I feel like better lighting is always, you can't really go wrong with that, as long as it's not too bright or too dim. I feel like you can't go wrong with that. Another one is posting that I'm going live on every single platform as I'm going live, and this coincides with my next one, which is a starting soon screen I commissioned, and I have really been enjoying it. I used to be so anti starting soon screen because I'm like, I don't think people want to sit through that, but it's perfect because I set it for 5 minutes or 4 minutes, and then I post on all of my social media. I post, hey, I'm starting stream right now on Instagram. I post on both my TikTok accounts. I post on Twitter, and then I don't know how much it works because I'm not a viewer of myself, but I assume that like posting on every single social media cannot hurt. And I used to kind of just like post on like I don't know, Twitter or something, but now I do it on every story, and I don't know, I think it probably helps. So, and it's not as time consuming or like annoying as it might seem, especially if you have that starting student screen. This one is an annoying one because it has to do with money, but track your stream expenses for tax season, because I had a really great tax season. It was really fun. I really enjoyed it. I really liked my taxes that I did. It was really nice. I really liked it. It was really fun. It was good. I had to kind of go back through random receipts everywhere and find like what I had bought that I could like have a write-off, like all of the games I bought or like random stream equipment. Keep those receipts, keep them with you, track them, and be prepared for how much taxes you might have to pay later. Because I was not prepared for the number, and it was a really high number that I didn't like. I didn't enjoy it. It wasn't fun. So just preparing yourself for that, and then also just tracking your stuff. Just prepare more for taxes, unfortunately. Sub goal, one last one. Make a sub goal. For so long, I thought it was like seemed greedy or something to put like a sub goal on my stream screen. But then you kind of look around and everyone has a sub goal, and you just realize that that's just part of like Twitch culture. Don't feel guilty for putting, you know, 5 subs for this stream. Like you hit it or you don't hit it. I don't ever get upset if I don't hit it. I get happy if I do hit it. But I think I think it just helps really. And people like helping you reach your sub goals, and it's really nice. Don't feel greedy for putting a sub goal on your stream, and because that's what I did for a while. And because it doesn't force anyone to sub, and it's not something that everyone doesn't do. Oh,
Sin City was.
Don't get too excited. Don't get too excited. Do you think anyone could tell that this is my first time wearing overalls? Like, I feel like everyone can tell this is my first time wearing overalls. Same way like when you put a hat on, you're like, everyone can tell this is my first time wearing a hat. This is how I feel with my overalls, but I do feel like the cutest thing ever, and I feel like Stephanie Tanner. But I think that's all that I can come up with right now. Hopefully I don't post this and I'm like, oh, I forgot everything. But yeah, if you're just starting to streaming stuff or not, I'm not claiming to be like some huge streamer, you know. I'm a smaller streamer, but I still have a little bit of experience in it. So I would recommend, I don't know, if you like any of those tips, maybe implementing them a little bit. I would say especially the posting, the TikToks. I use DaVinci Resolve. I want to say DaVinci every time because that's how I say it in my head. DaVinci Resolve to edit videos, and I don't put that much time into editing. I'm saying if I ever did a part 2 of this, it's probably gonna be like learn how to edit videos well. I don't know how to edit videos well, but just editing them all and posting them all, I would say is pretty helpful. So do that because it's really, really not, it's not that you're gonna grow very much from Twitch alone. And yeah, I think that's all I got for now. If I ever come up with a big enough list, we'll have a part 2. But feel free to discuss in the comments or ask questions. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. My Twitch is Primate page if you want to tune in. And then you can go critique everything that I have built for the past 3 years. You can critique it and think it's stupid and think it's dumb and hate it. Thank you for watching. Bye.